I'm Sarah Gore, and this is Open House. We are inside this Greenwich Village property that has seen New York grow up all around it. And the Westchester home of New York basketball great Allan Houston. Architect David Freeland shows off a unique project nestled in an LA hillside. But before all that, we are in an entertainer's dream home above the Sunset Strip.
The pool deck has all the amenities that will make you question getting on a plane for your vacation.
Welcome to Open House. Today I'm coming to you from this impressive glass-wrapped triplex penthouse in the heart of New York's theater district. It embraces the glitz and glam of Broadway while also providing serene spaces to curl up in comfort and get away from it all. Imagine the parties you can throw in this corner great room that features jaw-dropping 25-foot ceilings and direct access to an over 40-foot terrace. There are 2 sculptural staircases that connect each floor, and despite its modern open flow, each area is defined and distinct, including the dining areas, the 2 kitchens, and the 4 comfortable bedrooms. So, care to guess how much this 4-bedroom, over 4,300 square foot penthouse is? Well, we're going to reveal it at the end of the show, but in the meantime, send us your estimates on Twitter, Facebook, or Instagram at Open House TV. Let's get started above the Sunset Strip in LA. This ultra-modern gem features bright, open entertaining spaces with walls of glass and easy access to the terrace grounds. Add that to a whole host of wellness features, and you have a home that truly embraces that quintessential Cali lifestyle. And those views of West Hollywood and downtown are not to be missed. Check it out.
I'm Michelle Oliver with Douglas Elliman of Beverly Hills. Welcome to 1162 Sunset Hills Road. This incredible house is located on over 8,500 square feet with 5 bedrooms, 6 baths, with an amazing outdoor pool and cabana deck area. As you walk through an enormous glass door with a biometric keypad, you're greeted into a 2-story entryway filled with light, with a glass staircase that's an architectural masterpiece. To the left of the foyer is the formal sitting room, which gives your guests that wow factor when they come over for a visit. This room is an entertainer's dream, complete with a sunken bar, glass for days, giving you a view of the pool below, a piano, and modern furnishings for that extra added touch. But when you finish those first drinks of the evening, it's time for dinner, and this house is a truly killer dining room. With seating for up to 12, the dining room is outfitted with a walk-in glass wine cooler, a gorgeous modern chandelier, and wood floors to tie in all the elements. But the real heart of the home is the kitchen, which is just next door. This state-of-the-art kitchen is all about function while hiding everything in plain sight. From the appliances to the matching motorized cabinets, if I were to describe this space in one word, it would be sexy. But my favorite stealthy little feature is the dual-purpose mirrored backsplash, which also doubles as a monitor for your security cameras. How cool is that? And we all know the kitchen is where everyone lands at some point in the evening. That's why this space is shared with a 2-story sitting area so your guests can settle in and be comfortable all night long. But let's be real, this is LA. Who wants to stay inside? For those hot SoCal days, the pool deck located in the back of the house is where it's at. Ripped right out of a luxury Vegas resort, the pool deck has all the amenities that will make you question getting on a plane for your vacation. Here you'll find an al fresco dining area, lounge chairs to work on that tan, and a saltwater pool with integrated hot tub to keep you cool all summer long. At the end of the day, after you've kicked all the guests out, the master suite becomes your sanctuary. Here you can relax in an ultra-modern space with a textured marble fireplace, do a little reading on the private balcony, and soak the day away in your oversized freestanding tub. And if closet space is a necessity, the master closet has enough room to fit a pop-up boutique. What more could a shopaholic want? Thank you so much for joining me on this tour of 1162 Sunset Hills. It's such a fun, beautiful place, and I'm so glad I got the opportunity to share it with you.
Coming up, an architectural stunner built right into the hillside. Welcome back to Open House. Now we join architect David Freeland of the firm Freeland Buck at one of their newest projects, a home nestled into the hillside of the Mount Washington neighborhood in Los Angeles. This unique custom home epitomizes the ease of California living, set before some of LA's most stunning views.
Hi, my name is David Freeland from Freeland Buck. I'm an architect and I designed this house, Stackhouse. The reason why we call it Stackhouse is because each room of the house gets its own cube. Those cubes stack up on top of each other in a kind of informal and casual way. This is one of the most exciting houses that we've designed, and I'm excited to show you the project. The first thing you notice when you arrive at the house is that it's 4 stories in height. A design challenge for us was how to make this entry into the house an exciting one. The first pallet is concrete and moves up through the embedded portion of the site. The way we broke up the 2 sets of stairs was to add a guest room between the first and second level. As you come up the second flight of stairs, you arrive at a deck area that looks out to the north. It could be a dining patio, it could be a relaxation space. The first thing you notice when you enter the house is that the floor plan is organized into separate rooms. Not a great room where everything's connected, and you'll notice curved walls. The curves begin to stitch them back together again and make it feel like a unified space. From the kitchen, the curved walls open up visual connections to other areas of the house. You can see through to the dining room. The windows on 2 sides let in ample California sunlight. It makes this a really rich and enjoyable room to hang out in. So when you're ready to kick back and lounge, you can head on over to the den. Smaller windows in this room, the lower light levels. It's cozy, it's warmer, there's a lot of soft things to hang out on, and it's a different environment than other rooms in the house. The rear patio could be a place to put a barbecue, to have dinner, to enjoy the more natural setting of the hillside area that surrounds the house. In this outdoor space, we tried to use materials that were more natural, but also pops of color. So the hex tile that's on both the patio floor, but also turns up onto the foundation of the house, gives you a kind of enclosed feeling. You're in a room in nature. The siding of the house is a kind of play on board and batten siding, made with cement board. We created 2 alternating patterns to break down the house into smaller parts. So it's not one big single volume, but multiple, the kind of boxes that stack one on the next. When you're done enjoying the outdoor space, another half flight of stairs takes you up to the bedrooms in the home. There's 3 bedrooms at the 4th level. And now my favorite part of the house, the master suite. You enter the master bedroom through a curved wall. First thing you see are amazing expansive views out to the mountains. The door out to the balcony allows for the balcony to really feel like it's part of the room. Connects you to the mountains. It feels like you're floating up above the trees. You look back down on the 4 levels that you've come up, each one its own geometric shape, each one with its own character and its own relationship to nature. Thank you for joining me at Stackhouse, enjoying all the different levels, views, geometries. Catch you next time.
Coming up in just a few, if you're a basketball fan, our next place might interest you. But if you're a New York Knicks fan, you're gonna love it. Stick around. Now we're in Westchester, New York at the family home of New York Knicks legend Allan Houston. This custom-built estate was modeled on a French chateau, and it's filled with classic furnishings in an open layout that give it a refined yet relaxed air. You'll also get to see one of the places where Allan perfected that sweet swish that he always... Anyway, I know that didn't look very sweet, but check this out.
I'm Jenny Lenz.
And I'm Dolly Lenz.
And we're from Dolly Lenz Real Estate.
Welcome to Conyers Farms, world-class location on the border of Greenwich and Westchester.
Today we are at the home of former Knicks shooting guard Allan Houston, one of my favorite players growing up.
And we are so excited to tour you through this magnificent property.
So what are we waiting for? Let's go inside.
Let's go. This magnificent home was actually custom built for Allan and his family.
It was inspired by a French chateau, and you approach the home along a meandering tree-lined driveway that just has this way of getting rid of all of the stresses of the city just 45 minutes away.
The stately limestone facade sets a tone for the use of all the fine materials that appear throughout this magnificent home.
And at nearly 20,000 square feet, there's just so much to see. So why don't we divide and conquer, Mom?
Let's do it.
This marble entry foyer is a true hub, off which you can access every area of the home, but you are drawn into this grand living room. This home was actually designed by Mrs. Houston and is a great example of personalized interiors that still feel universal. The furnishings are classically inspired with multiple seating areas that give this huge space a warm and inviting vibe. There are so many beautiful details here. Just check out this two-sided fireplace shared with the equally fabulous formal dining room. The Venetian plaster walls, wide plank oak floors. There's even a step-up music area with a grand piano that you can't help but feel you're on stage. The music room even has a gold leaf ceiling. How's that for bling? There's a curved wall of windows where you can take in the bucolic views. And to get closer to those views, you can just step out on the terrace.
This home is sited on over 10 acres of beautiful park-like grounds. It's filled with rolling lawns, winding paths, and mature trees. And it all leads down to a private lake. But this expansive bluestone terrace is really where it's at. It, along with the gunite pool and spa, make you feel like you're on vacation all year. This home is, in a word, enchanting.
And speaking of enchanting, imagine holidays right here. This dining room feels classic yet modern, with all this natural light and an easy open flow from the living room. But all dining rooms deserve a good kitchen, right? I'll let my mom show that to you, even though she can't cook.
I heard you, and yes, it's true, I can't cook, but I can still appreciate a fabulous kitchen. This one is styled after a country kitchen, and it features a fabulous tin ceiling. It also connects the informal dining area with the family room. This is the true heart of the home for the Houston family and their 7 beautiful children. But let's take a look at where Allan goes to get some work done. This office, an architecturally inspired trophy room, is where Allan keeps most of his memorabilia from his 12-year playing career. And if you're a Knicks fan like I am, you will love it. The dark wood details and beautiful coffered ceiling make it feel like a classic executive's office. And the terrace is a great place for champagne after closing that big deal. But enough about work, let's play.
This basketball court is just one of the many amazing things down here in the entertaining level. It features cherry wood paneling and handsome barrel vaulted ceilings. Not only is this where Allan practices his legendary shot, but this also makes a great entertaining area. In fact, the Houston family has hosted many charity events and fundraisers, and even heads of state right here. But that's not all the entertainment level features. There's a gym you could probably charge membership fees for, a bar area, and a screening room that feels more like a movie theater. What more could you ask for? I hope you enjoyed this rare look at Allan Houston and his family's beautiful home in Conyers Farms.
This estate is truly one of a kind and is ready for a new owner to call it home.
Wow, nice shot, Jenny. And you can do that in heels? You are much better than me. I can't even do it in sneakers. Coming up next, New York history in this Greenwich Village home. Or maybe I should say homes. See what I mean in just a few. Welcome back. Now we're on New York's Grove Street, one of the West Village's most picturesque streets. And in a neighborhood filled with its fair share of history, this near 200-year-old country-style home, the last wood-framed home in the village, definitely has a story to tell. We join broker Jane Beal for a closer look.
Hi Hi there, I'm Jane Beal from the Corcoran Group. Welcome to the West Village. The West Village is one of the most fun, hip, and beautiful neighborhoods in the entire city. And if you know the village, you'll probably recognize this house. Originally built in 1822, it is the oldest remaining wood frame house in Greenwich Village. With its clapboard siding, detailed cornice, window shutters, and 3 exposures, that's just the front exterior. There's so much more to see inside. Follow me. Upon entering the parlor of this 200-year-old home, you'll immediately see that there's still plenty of original detail. Notice the wide pine floorboards, the hand-cut beams, and the working fireplace. One of the recent additions is this cleverly hidden elevator. This is a perfect place to entertain or just relax by the fire. But when it's time to replenish your guests' drinks and hors d'oeuvres, you've got the perfect place for that. When you enter the large eat-in kitchen, you get the feeling you're in an old house in the country rather than a home in downtown Manhattan. One of the most beautiful features of the kitchen is this original hearth, which now houses a modern 6-burner stove. And I just love these beautiful antique brick floors, which extend all the way from the entryway to the kitchen. This kitchen is all about country charm, which can be seen in the handcrafted wood beams in the ceiling and custom cabinetry throughout. And just like in a real country house, you open your kitchen door to your own private outdoor space. Across the backyard, you'll see a really unique feature of this property. A completely separate 2-story house with its own address, 100 Bedford Street, was built as a workshop for the original owner in 1833. It was gut renovated in the 1990s. Now there's a living room with a gas fireplace, full kitchen and dining area, and upstairs is an office and a bedroom with a very unique shower. The little house out back would be perfect for an office for guests, or it could be used as a rental unit. It's not often in New York City that you can buy a house that has its own second house. Downstairs is a finished basement with full-height tin ceilings, but the most intriguing part is around the corner. Hidden beneath the basement floor is a trap door to what once was a tunnel to Chumley's, the Prohibition-era speakeasy down the block. The tunnel was also believed to have been part of the Underground Railroad. So there you have it, a genuine piece of New York history. Thank you for coming.
Coming up, how millennials, particularly millionaire millennials, are shaking things up in the real estate market. We'll see you right after the break. Welcome back. This year, Coldwell Banker's annual report, A Look at Wealth, focuses on millennials, particularly millennial millionaires. Millennials will soon be, if they're not already, the largest adult generation in America. The report examines how their unique perspective and lifestyles has already affected the real estate market in surprising ways. And there's even more changes to come in the future. See why.
Hi, my name is Tiffany Mills. I sell real estate with Coldwell Banker, Beverly Hills. I've been in business for 18 years, and I work with my mother, Jade Mills, as well as most of my family. It's a family business. The annual report is the industry's definitive guide on buying and selling. A Look at Wealth is a supplement to the annual report and focuses specifically on millennial millionaires. Millennials are the largest adult generation of buyers right now. There's something called the Great Wealth Transfer. Millennials are inheriting their baby boomer parents' wealth. And by 2030, millennials will have 5 times the wealth they have today. That's roughly $68 trillion. And this is going to impact us as real estate agents on how we work with our clients moving forward. Millennials lived through the recession, so although in the beginning they were slow going and they were renters, buying homes is what is important to them. What we're finding is that millennials want walkability and they want a home that is done. They want turnkey, walk right in. They do also want their homes to be smart homes and have everything at their fingertips. When it comes to social media worthy moments, this house has a lot to offer. We have lots of indoor and outdoor space, an amazing pool with waterfalls. You have an outdoor upstairs deck where you have a small golf course, a barbecue, amazing for parties and entertaining. Coldwell Banker professionals can cater to our millennial clients by creating content. Whether it's sending your client a photo or a video or posting on your own social media, be responsive and ask what their needs are. Get excited and curious about what your client wants. For more information on this report and to find a real estate professional near you, go to coldwellbankerluxury.com.
That's all for now, but we hope you enjoyed the show. And if you're still curious about the price of this Midtown Modern overlooking the lights of Broadway, well, here it is. Did you guess correctly? Close. And if you're like me and you just can't get enough beautiful homes and stunning design, then you're in luck. Head to the Open House TV YouTube channel and tap the bell icon so you're notified when new videos are posted, and we are posting new content all the time. Of course, you can also find us on Twitter, Instagram, or Facebook at Open House TV. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next week. Like what you see on the show? Well, be sure to subscribe to our channel. We have so many more beautiful homes to share. It's all about love. Share these homes, you know?